Welcome back to Pallegney, where things have changed slightly since last time. We had a live stream and we chopped down a load of trees and made some space, as you can see here. And we needed this tractor here to do it. It's a Valtra S. And we put down two new productions, two of these garden plots. One of my viewers advised me about these because we now have a moving date. We are, as you probably know, down here, 125, the forest area. And on November the 1st, we are moving to 103 up here, but we'll need some money to do it. Now, if we look at our time-saving stock check, we've got 195,000, but we're going to need 548,000 for this area alone, this area here, 103, and all the farmland attached to it, 584,000. So we need some productions put down. So we've got some already, sawmills, and in the live stream we've filled up these sawmills, so they've got loads and loads and loads of wood in them. And there's another bit here which hasn't quite gone in yet, but anyway, loads of wood. And we've got the greenhouses, the mushroom greenhouses, the normal greenhouse, and now two garden plots. And by the end of today, I would like to have two more garden plots. But we don't quite have enough money for two garden plots at the moment. We've only got 1,704 euros, and I forgot that the Valtra doesn't seem to want to reverse. I'm not sure why. So the complicated manoeuvre involving the Valtra is that we need two tractors for this. I need to go to the sawmill to sell all this stuff, and to the landscaper down the road. And then we need to go to the shop and pick up all the materials we need for the garden plots, and also get a little kind of trailer for, to buy a little trailer to fill up the garden plots. So I need to sort this out. What I need to do is put these two things on. Switch them on, press Control F, and we're going to follow the Valtra, and this should be fine. So if I drive off now, this is the follow me mod, by the way, and hopefully the class will follow us. He is. He's a bit shy, but he is following us. So I'm going to drive to the sawmill first of all, or the carpentry, I can't remember which, to sell all this stuff, and I'll see you there if we don't run out of time with the Valtra. Okay, this is phase one, and phase one of organising the garden plots. So I need to see if we can get 36,000 euros by selling this stuff. Yes, we can. So the next thing to do, and I hope the class is still following us, yeah, there he is to go to the landscaper down the road to sell the wood beams. And we're still on 0.8 hours in the class, which is very good. I'll switch it off, when I'm not using it. So 4 of these should bring us in about 32,000, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to do it by hand because it's a very tight squeeze in here for the tractors. Yeah, this is the last one. We've sold them all for 8,700. So next thing to do is get back in the Valtra and get to the shop. And I need to turn around, but my problem, not yours. I'll see you at the shop. Okay, I've only got 4 more minutes left with the Valtra now, so I hope that's going to be enough time for us to get home. So what I need is 8,000 litres of solid fertiliser. How much is in here? Oh, I need 8 of these. That's going to cost loads of money. Yeah, 15,000. I need it. Yeah, that's fine. We'll buy that. And we also need seeds. We need 8,000 litres of seeds. We'll buy that. And we also need a little trailer for putting all the seeds and the fertiliser into the garden plot. So I'm just going to get something like this one here, with no extension on it, and I'm going to buy that, and that's, you know, we bought some more stock, some more machinery. So right, I'm going to get the shop to put everything on the back of this agroliner. Right, it's all done, and now we have the trailer hooked up to the class, and we can go. But I'm very aware that we've only got about 4 minutes left on the Valtra, and I might only make it halfway home. But let's see, shall we? Yeah, I calculate we've got like 2 minutes left of this thing, which if we can make it without paying an extra, I don't know what it is, probably about 10,000 quid, 10,000 euros. So I'll just bring it in here and immediately send the Valtra back, because I do not want to pay any more money for this thing. We've got quite a few things that are rented at the moment. We've got 4 things rented, and we need to sell them all back immediately. So this one, yeah. This one, yep. This one, unfortunately, yeah, we'll send that back. One day we'll have one of those. Bit stressful actually, because, and this guy has stopped following because there's no one to follow anymore. But now we need to put down 2 more garden plots and fill them up with fertilizer and seeds. Right, this is the final thing to put in these garden plots. Some seeds, 2,000 litres of seeds in each one, 2,000 litres of fertiliser, and in a minute we will enable watering in each one. We don't need to bring water here, we can just enable it with a mod. So, phew, it's actually been quite a long day. Now let's have a look at these things. Yeah, so that's enabled. Oh no, the garden plots. Enable watering. Yep. Enable watering, enable watering, enable watering. And in each one of these, the only thing we want is lettuce. So this one, lettuce, this one, it won't work at the moment because there's no water, but the water will come on pretty soon. So I think that's all we need to do. So I think that's the end of the day for me, because we have done loads in this day, this actual farming day. Taken down all the trees, put down all these plots and filled them up, and I'm going to go back to my house, which is getting nearer and nearer now because there's less trees. I'll see you in the morning. We might even have a day off tomorrow. Okay, so more production costs now, but I need to check on these garden plots to make sure there is water in there, and we've been charged for it, and the lettuce is on. Now the lettuce, I've done lettuce because I did some calculations. There's lettuce already, look at that, lettuce in each one already. Some calculations. So if you look at the let's have a look at the lettuce here. It says here it produces 6 litres of lettuce 768 times a month. So 6 times 7 is 42. So there's about just over 4,000 litres of lettuce being produced a month. But now it's 4 times that. That's 16,000 litres of lettuce being produced because we have 4 garden plots. So over 6 months, that will be 96,000 litres of lettuce. And lettuce, if we look in here, lettuce sells for about 3,000. Yeah, in October it should be about 3,000. So we'll make about 300,000, you know, if we're lucky. And that will pay for quite a lot. Now, the only thing I need to do today, because it's a bit of a rest day, is to make sure our productions are okay. The garden plots are fine. The large mushroom, there's water in there. The large tarp greenhouse, everything's fine. The sawmill, wood chips are building up, but that's okay. And we need to look after our animals. So we have the sheep, they have water, they have food. What about our cows? They have some hay and they have some water and they should be okay. And they're worth more now than we paid for them. So that's all today. I would like to rush through the months a bit actually, because November seems quite far away at the moment. And I'd like to bring it closer as soon as we can. And by the way, this oat is ready to harvest hopefully in July. Right, I'm interested to see our time-saving stock check, because that will give us like a rundown of how much money we've got. 276,000. That's gone up quite a lot actually, which is good. So I don't need to buy anything at the moment, and I'll just make sure that the garden plots are not running out of seed or solid fertiliser. Yeah, they've still got quite a lot in, even though we've passed 2 days. So I'd like to just get my hands dirty now and again, just by doing some contracts. So let's have a look at contracts in here. And if there's a big paying sort of fertilising one, that would be good. Harvesting takes too long. Fertilising, hoeing, mowing, ploughing is too long. Sowing is too long. Right, I will do the fertilising, and I'll put 2 more workers on to do hoeing, because hoeing is quite quick. So I'll do this one. Yeah. And I'm thinking with these contracts that the money we earn from contracts is going to help us to buy equipment, because at the moment all I've got is a class. I don't have, you know, a big tractor, which we don't really need at the moment, but we will need it when we move to Area 103. Right, hoeing field 58. Let's get to field 58. Okay, here's the first one. I'll do 3 contracts today. This is the first one, obviously. So this is all fine. We'll set him going, and we'll pick up a second hoeing contract, which was going to be this one here. That's fine. So field 66. I'll see you at field 66. So complete deja vu. Same tractor, a John Deere 6R, and the same hoe. Different field though. So all fine. So now I'm just going to do one myself to just keep my hand in, you know, with farming, because the only farming I can do at the moment is for everybody else. So we'll do this one. 75. Yeah, that's fine. Well, yeah, I don't have the equipment, so we'll do it. I'll do it myself with a Deutzfahr. Lovely. Okay. All right, let's get to field 75. We worked on field 75. The very first episode, we did a hoeing job on this field, and we did a harvesting job on the field to my left here, field 76. So I'm going to need something slightly different, which is steering assist. And I'll see you when it's done. Contract finished, but I might as well finish the job. I like to finish the job. So There's still one contract going on. Before we attend to that, I just wanted to mention, actually, I did say in the live stream, this field here that we bought, 86, I would be prepared to help us move. I'd be prepared to sell this field and all the cows on it, because let's just visit it. Actually, let's visit field 86. I've lost it. I've lost it now. It's down here, this one here. So let's visit, because this isn't half as important to me as the sheep. You know, the sheep produce wool the whole time for us, and this is very kind of, you know, for money basically. The cows don't produce milk, and we just sell them when they're worth a bit more, sort of thing. So I would be prepared to sell this field. I don't really want to, but I would do it, and it's worth like 200,000. And in our time saving stock check right now, I know I keep referring to it, it's gone up a bit, 280,000. So yeah, I'll decide on this, you know, nearer the time. Right, this guy's finished now. So let's collect for our... Yeah, collect. That's fine. Collect. Collect. And collect. And we made 8, 12, 17, about 18,000. About 18,000. That's very good. So I think that's all I need to do today. So let's go back to my little house down here. This one down here. And yeah, I'll visit that. And I'll see you in the morning, and we'll just have another rest day tomorrow. I'd like to rush on through the months. Have another rest day tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Right, another rest day, but we might be busy tomorrow with the oat. Now, just take a little walk to see what's going on with our productions. Look at all that lettuce. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. And we don't have a shed or anything for the class, but we'll wait till November to get a shed. Yeah, everything's producing. That's fine. And the greenhouse? How's the greenhouse doing? Quite a lot of stuff in there. What about the mushrooms? And this tree still hasn't gone in. I'm sure that would have gone in by now. It's in the... I wonder if that's ever going to go in. It'll probably be there forevermore. And there's lots of stuff in here, which I don't really need to sell at the moment. We're on 280,000 yesterday. What are we on today? 369,000. So... a rest day, but I need to look after the animals, actually. Let's go to the cows, and they've got lots of water. The hay's running down a little bit. They've got 23,000. What about the sheep? The sheep are more important to me. They've got 63,000. So we don't really need to... And they've got lots of water. So we don't really need to do anything with the animals. I thought we'd be taking hay or something to them by now. But no. So, alright, we'll have a rest day today, and we'll see tomorrow if that oat there is ready to harvest. Yes, it looks like it is. Yes, ready to harvest. And the other good thing is no more space to place new pallets at wool. Let's go to the sheep who are just here. And where's all the wool? Over there. This is the first time I've had that notification up. No more space for wool. So I can lift these things, no problem, but I'll just push them back over here. Or over here. Or over here. So that's fantastic. Well done, sheep. I wonder how much our wool is worth. I'm just going to... I'll keep doing this, but... 462,000. Look at that. So the wool here is worth 22,000. Okay, that's fine. And the best time to sell it is May. But we've got something to do. We've got some actual farming to do, because we have a whole field of oat to harvest, and I'm going to use a fairly cheap harvester, but a good one, which is the Massey harvester. Combine harvesters, yeah, the Massey, because that's probably the cheapest option, and we should have the money to do it. Yeah, we'll rent this for 5,000. That's fine. And we will have this, and also this. what a thing, we're actually harvesting a field that we own. So, normally when I do this, it's for a contract, but today, it's for our own field. I did mention in the live stream actually that we're going to have to sell the oats straight off the field because it's expensive to store it. We'd have to put down a silo and that's going to eat into our profits and our money, and to get a production would probably cost like upwards of 200,000, and that's really going to eat into our money, and it takes a while to earn back your money with productions. So I don't really want to buy a production for the oat, like a flour mill or something. Right, at the moment I don't have like a trailer or anything to put this oat in, but we'll worry about that after we've harvested some of it. Okay, so we are now full. And I have the mod installed actually to bring the harvester to a dead stop when it's full, which is very good. I don't like it when it overruns because it loses some of the crop. So we need a trailer, so I can't use that small trailer we got the other day, that little one there. So I'm just going to hire a trailer today, which is going to be one of the cramps, I think. This one, I think probably without the extension, because I don't know if the class can cope with it. This is why we need money for, you know, more machines, because the class is really a small tractor. It can do lots of things, but heavy shifting, heavy, you know, pulling and everything isn't really one of them. It struggles on hills. We can get 20,000 litres in with this trailer, which I think is okay for the class. I'm going to try and get 20,000 in. Just to end the episode. So, I'm just finishing the field. I've jumped ahead a little bit. And it looks like we'll get just over 20,000 litres off of this field. There's 16,000 litres already in the trailer here, and we'll probably have an annoying little bit left in the harvester. Yes, I think we will. That's a shame. 460 litres left in it. But how much can we sell it for, and will the class make it up the hill? These are cliffhangers for next episode, I'm afraid. I'm out of time, so thanks very much for joining me. Please like, please subscribe, and bye for now.